This is the playlist. My name is Kalisha, and today we got a special guest, okay, in the building, and I consider him a friend. You know, we talk a lot. We're friends. I don't just throw that word around loosely. Okay, I want you to know that
we are friends now. I think we've had enough conversations and stuff. So we done built
deep conversations.
Yes.
That about relationships.
We can relate to
life.
A lot of shit.
Yeah,
we can relate to a lot of shit.
King Matta in the building, y'all.
Yeah.
How you feeling? Welcome to LA.
Oh man, thank you for having me. Just blessed to be here with you.
Yes, man.
This is amazing. LA's my second home.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes. Now I'm just happy that we get to sit down and talk music, talk about you, your life, where you're from. So let's jump into it. You're from North Carolina.
North Kakalaki.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah,
Why?
yeah. Some of the old people do. It's just an old school term. P.D. Pablo came out of North Carolina. A lot of legends.
Pablo.
We got Fantasia.
Yes.
J. Cole, the baby.
Yes.
Now your boy coming up. So
yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm just trying to add to that list.
Yeah, man. So do you like living in North Carolina? It's beautiful out there. For those that haven't been to North Carolina, it's beautiful. I've been to Charlotte. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful if you don't live there. Yeah.
Green is gorgeous.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
Come on. You gotta love your city.
I love my city. I'm just tired of they got to do a little better. They got to grow a little more. I had to leave doing this music shit because it's just not popping out there like that. I mean, of course, but I love my city. I love what my city has done. I love what they're doing. But we got a lot of work to do at the same time. So, yeah.
Right. Man. That's a fact. I feel like, LA, I've been born and raised in LA my whole life, lived out here my whole life. I've got the pleasure to go visit your city and see what it's like. But a lot of North Carolina has been gentrified as well.
For sure.
How do you feel about that?
National phenomenon, by the way. The work that I do, some of the consulting work that I do on the side, addresses some of those things. It's not nothing that we can't really stop, but we have to understand our communities, our neighborhoods really don't belong to us. I talk about the ghetto a lot, and people say that's the black community. That's the poor black community. I'm like, well, it's not really the poor black community. Poor black people populate the ghetto. They don't own, control, or manage anything in the ghetto. The ghetto was never created for black people. The ghetto is an Italian term.
Yes, it is.
That comes from Europe. So European groups was living in the ghettos. Yeah. The Irish, the Italians, the Jews, and other groups were living in the ghettos way before black people were. Now all of a sudden
away from after perfect. Now you good.
And now all of a sudden the ghetto is called the black community. I got a problem with that.
Yeah, no, that's real. That's real.
So, yeah. And it goes like that for other racial groups. We call poor Latinx communities the barrios.
Yeah.
Poor native reservations. Asian communities, we call them Chinatowns.
Yeah.
Even for white folks, we call them trailer parks, and we have no real meaning of where they came from and what they really represent.
Yeah. It's like a derogatory term for where, certain individuals live, and that's wrong. That's definitely wrong.
Yeah. And even when the language changed, there's still certain practices that is involved with those communities that we need to understand.
Wow.
So,
wow.
Yeah.
So you do a lot of work in that space.
Yeah. I kind of grew up in that space a little bit, and just trying to, my family is huge on rebuilding the black community because a lot of black people want to leave the black community as if you're going to be accepted somewhere else in white America.
Yeah, I never understood that.
You just relocate your own racism or racial experiences wherever you go. You can't distance yourself, income yourself, degree yourself, certify yourself out of racism or even gentrification. We got to stay here. We got to fight it. So I tell people, let's rebuild the black community the way we desire it to be, black and brown communities, because they did not always look this way.
You are very passionate about that, and I love that.
I mean, we just got to take our power back. That's all.
I love that. So let's talk about your music, and I want to. The first question that comes to mind with your music and the work that you do, and how passionate you sound about it. Have you recorded music talking about these issues that's going on? Because I've heard a lot of your music, and it's turned up, it's lit, you talking that shit, but you sound very passionate about this. Have you recorded music or done anything talking about these issues?
Yes, I actually have. I have a few records that was out. This was even during the mixtape days. that piff is gone, so y'all might not be able to hear.
That's
some
why
of
I
the
was like, I
records
never
that put
heard
out.
none of those before.
There was a record I did called Prison Paradise that talked about some of that. We shot a video in Miami many years ago, but people wasn't really listening to it. You know, it's like Charleston White. Y'all wasn't listening to when I was giving y'all some real stuff that was going on in the community, but now I give y'all this different lifestyle, this different way of talking. Now you listening, now you tuning in.
Right.
And it's like, so let me get their ears and then we're gonna go back. But I had a few conscious records and stuff like that, but wanted to start having fun with it too.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
for sure.
So tell me about your style, your writing process, like all of that, because your music's fun. It's fun.
That's exactly what it is.
It is so much fun. So like, talk about like where your style came from.
Wow. I like to be versatile, first of all, with my style. So it was never nothing that was just absolute. It was never nothing that was just extreme or just one thing. My family, my friends, they're like, look, you the pretty boy. Stay in your lane. I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm going to be the gangster. I'm going to be the thug. I'm going to be the killer. I'm going to be the one robbing. I'm going to be the one hitting licks. And they're like, they ain't going to feel that in your music.
Right.
You know, you may have been around people who did it.
Right.
You may have participated a little bit, but you ain't, nigga, stay swagged out and cool. So I'm like, all right, I'll be the cool nigga for a little bit, but I love having fun with it.
Yeah.
The music was cool, and then the music business kind of took that away.
Yeah, man.
That's different. You know, if y'all get into this, don't know what you want to get into it for. People say, I'm in it for the fun. I'm like, all right, you gonna waste a lot of money.
Trying to have fun.
Yeah. And if you don't know the business, you still gonna waste a lot of money.
Yeah, you got
so,
it. Yeah.
You know, for those of you who are passionate, talented, it doesn't matter. Understand this business and this game, this industry.
Yeah.
But I love it.
It's like choosing a career, right? Like being a doctor, being a lawyer, you go to school, you invest money into school, thousands of dollars. Being an artist is the same way, except you're just not in school. You're investing into it in a different way.
And you're learning through your experiences. You're learning through the journey.
Talk about some of those experiences you've gone through from beginning of your career.
2016, 2017. Linked up with my guy, a guy named Gatsby Randolph, had me plugged into the industry, showed me everything about it a little bit. Was going to parties, events. That's when I really started understanding how this game works. Regardless of how hard you work, how talented you may think you are, how nice you are, it ain't got nothing to do with that.
Right. What was that reality check for you when you were living out here in LA?
When I kept getting a bunch of no's, when I thought I was the yes. And I was like, damn, these label executives, they don't want to negotiate really how you want them to negotiate.
Yeah.
And I can read a contract. They don't like that.
Oh yeah.
They don't like niggas who can read for some reason. But it's all good though. This independent route, it is a fun journey. Meeting new people, building relationships. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
But no, I love this shit, man. I love the struggle. I love the toxic, the fun, all of it.
It's constantly a learning game. You're constantly gonna be learning.
You're gonna be learning.
Constantly. So you, like I said, your music is fun. You're constantly putting out amazing stuff. Talk about the last record that you put out. The video is going crazy. It's a lot going on. Talk to me about the latest record.
We just released. I actually just put out the video today. I put out the teaser. I didn't even tell you that. How you know?
Because I just know. I didn't
even tell nobody that. Okay, so we shot this crazy video. To Medium or Well Done is the new video that we put out. We're still pushing Can't Come Down. That's a dope record, dope video. But the Medium or Well Done record, yeah, we shot a little pool party at the crib.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
It went down. It went down. My neighbors came to me. They was like, Matthew, what
are you doing?
What are you doing? I'm like, I'm sorry. Just give me a couple more hours.
Right.
There was half
and were they cool?
women walking everywhere. They were cool, but they had an opinion or two. But we had it rocking till about 1 or 2 in the morning, and then my boy was like, yo, man, I got some other projects I got to do, but I'm gonna put this video first because what just went down, we got to release this like soon.
Oh, so yeah.
We just dropped the video today. Go check that out. It's on YouTube.
All right, shit. Y'all heard that. Okay, y'all heard that. My question is always, there's always like a homie in the friend group that be the one that like always has all the girls, and then you call that one homie and it's like, I got this going on. Is that how like you got a bunch of the chicks to the pool party, or like how'd that go down?
My boy was like, yo, you got a dope pool, you got a dope crib, let's just do it here. I'm like, man, I can't bring nobody over. You know, you can't.
Right.
I can't share my location. Nah.
Right.
But when you're rebuilding a community and the community represents your culture, you know, it's definitely okay to do. Let me just say that. But he was like, yo, I'm going to bring some people. You bring some people. I was like, bet. I said, listen, I'm going to shoot a music video, but we ain't going to tell them. We just going to pull out the cameras.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't tell them.
Okay.
Like you saw on the grill, people just making burgers. Hot
right.
dog, you know, we just having a regular old time, man.
Right.
Next thing you know, we pull out the camera and people start showing out. And that's when I'm like, okay, lights, camera, action.
Baby. So at that point, did you tell them that it's going to be, you know, a video, so they're aware it's going to be put out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now we told them, we was like, look, if you don't want to be in it, that's cool. You got to leave though.
Yeah.
Because we filming everything. We filming everything.
Probably girls there with some boyfriends.
That didn't matter.
Didn't know they was there.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. God bless you.
Oh my God.
We blessed you.
So how do you come up with like your concepts for your videos? Your team, you got a team.
Depends on the location first. So
okay,
if we're shooting green screen, we can be more creative. If we're shooting at a pool, we got to think nighttime versus daytime. Because of the record, I always have in mind, I think always ahead a lot. Like after the record is done, I'm like, I'm already on the video in my mind. So I had another vision. As a matter of fact, I was going to shoot the video here, but my boy was like, look, I'm about to go back home. For a little while. So before I go home, I'm trying to throw this little pool party at the crib. What's up?
All right. So that's kind of like your real life. Like you throw parties, have fun. Probably not at your house.
Yeah, not at my house, but I have peers who throw parties.
Okay, so
I don't throw parties. I just bring the camera guy.
Okay.
Shoot the content. And we're gonna put it out.
We here.
Yeah.
We here. So how did your house end up after this party?
My dad was just like, bro, we can't do this again. Ever. We can't do this again ever.
It's not
and
going down. I'm a
grown-ass man and my dad was telling me this. Right. So it's funny because he's like, dude, because we had security out there. Because, again, we live in the hood. It's still not fully gentrified, but we like, we still got to make sure. Because people were just coming off the street. Once you saw the women that was walking by from one block to another block.
Your daddy was probably like.
My dad was like, when your mama get home, I'm going to have to just talk to her. You don't say shit.
And how'd that go down?
I don't think she saw it yet.
Oh, okay.
She saw behind the scenes.
Okay.
She saw
something.
The trailer.
She saw
but
something.
She didn't see some of the other things
okay.
we had going on. But she was just like, boy. Because I did it when they was out of town. Oh,
I've done that before.
Old school, parents out of town, throw a party.
I've definitely done that before.
Yeah.
All right, Cole. So you seem like you like to have fun. You like to have fun. You like to enjoy yourself. That's the vibe that I'm getting from you. And then from Instagram, you have a certain lifestyle that a lot of people wish that they had. So you with all these celebrities, you here, you there, you're North Carolina, you're in LA, Atlanta, wherever you're at. So talk about the lifestyle that you live and what it's like.
It goes back to Gatsby introducing me to these people, producers, A&Rs, executives. Through him, I learned relationships mean more in this game than your talent and your passion.
Oh, yeah.
Building relationships with people like you, building relationships with people in the industry who, again, I like to niggas shoot up shit. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
Niggas shoot up shit. So I got tired of just going to the typical random clubs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I like going to Oscar Vanity Fairs where I linked up with Kanye Linked up with Wiz, linked up with Tiffany Haddish, linked up with so many amazing, dope people out there. You know, I like going to stuff like Coachella. I like going to stuff like the Grammys, the BET Awards. You know, I can't wait for that. You know, and so being at those events, connecting with certain people, man, that helped me to really embrace the lifestyle too, because it's a lot, especially when you're going from city to city, state to state, stuff like that. But I love it, man. I love it.
I know that's right. But let's also talk about, like, you know, your lifestyle and your life outside of music, you know, because it's important, you know, in this day and age of social media to be like relatable to people. So like, who is you at home when you're not in front of the camera, when you're not on social media, when you're not doing music?
My lifestyle is actually changing in that sense. I used to be just chilling at the crib. No, usually I would just smoke all day and then go hoop. I'm still trying to hoop though. I'm a hooper.
All right, period.
But now I become this weird earthy grounding guy. I'll go ground, go to a park.
Okay.
Lay by the sun. You know, even started juicing.
Really?
Yes.
What? So I was just telling my friend that I want to juice. What do you put in your juices?
I was gonna bring my juicer. I just couldn't pack it, but I mean, I mix different fruits. Like sometimes, and I have a chef at home too that helps me with that. So,
okay.
Sometimes she'll juice beets with grapes.
I hate beets. No beets.
No. You trust me. Beets are nasty. But the way she does them, she mixes them with grapes, ginger. She has this raspberry honey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I got to try that then.
Sometimes you got to put in some ginger.
Let me not knock it.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. Listen, I thought it was going to be disgusting. It tastes like regular Welch's juice.
Yeah.
Sometimes you mix some carrots, cilantro, some pineapple.
All right. So sounds good.
You can just mix it and just depends on what your taste buds are, really.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm learning just to taste for nutrition and not for taste, because the taste will take away from that. And it's more about the nutritional value in fasting and juicing versus I'm just trying to have a drink that tastes good.
Yeah, that's true.
I used to do that with, I put honey and agave and no.
Do you cook?
I've learned how to cook when I came out here.
Oh, you had to. You had no choice.
And then when they came out with that air fryer, I became an Iron Chef. Nigga, what?
I want to say it's same, but before I can still cook with the oven. I still would like to learn how to cook better. Yeah. But being on my own, you got to learn to cook for yourself. Yeah, man.
But back home, I got.
That's the sexiest thing a guy could have. I'm not gonna lie.
I can make some simple stuff. I can cook some shrimp, some steak, some chicken, some rice, some vegetables.
Okay.
But
talk your shit, ladies.
Some lasagna, stuff like that. I'm still working on that. I'm still working on stuff like that. But I can cook though, And that's right. And women ain't cooking for men no more. So
there you go. You could cook.
My bad. I ain't need to go there. I'm sorry.
You good. You good. You cook. You could juice. You got a girl that you cook and do juice for? Juicing for?
No, I can't. No, just me.
Just you? I ain't mad at it. You a Sag though, so it's like I get it. I get it. No.
What?
I get it. We just gonna leave that one there.
One girl told me one time. She said, "Bro, I can't fuck with you. You a Sagittarius." I said, "What the fuck that mean?"
Sagittarius.
What does that suppose? Listen.
What we gonna talk about it
I'm
off
not fully healed, but I'm trying.
I don't want to piss the audience off. I don't want to piss the audience off.
Y'all got it. Bro.
So you just dropped the teaser for new music. The video is coming soon. What else can we expect?
I got a new record coming. I don't have a title for it.
All right.
I'm trying to go in different lanes also.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try some new things out and see how it lands.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm getting ready for this celebrity basketball game.
Yes, so, talk about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is my second year playing.
I know, that's right.
I'm trying to make my way to the NBA All-Star celebrity game. So, but yeah,
you gotta make that happen. Speak it.
This is dope. It's gonna be a lot of dope people there.
Manifest
I do everything I speak. It happens. It just doesn't happen on my time, but that shit happens though.
There you go.
It happens though. So
I love that for you.
Yeah.
Well, listen. Before we get up out of here, I like to ask my guests every time, give the listeners, the viewers, some words of inspiration. Wow. Those that are looking up to you, like I want to be where he's at.
I'm too much of a realist to inspire people, but the only person you really need to invest in value is yourself. The outside noises, the distractions, none of that matters. It's very easy to get caught up in social media. That don't even matter. I have so many hating ass comments, whether it's through posts, through blogs, but it shows it's a different energy. It's a different energy. So, love and invest in yourself before anything else, man.
That's real.
And a lot of people, I think I heard Dr. Umar talking about this for our people, but I can put this in any light. Before the truth sets you free, understand the lies that'll hold you hostage.
Ooh. Yeah, man. I just that right there.
Because I realized I was holding myself back, but I was too busy pointing fingers at other people. So yeah,
I've been telling you, gotta just do it.
Just do that
just
shit.
Do
man.
it. Just do it.
The results will
like
come.
Nike
Don't worry about
said.
that.
Well, thank you so much
for
joining me here today. It was so much fun.
Yes.
I feel like I got to know you that much better because we talk all the time.
Yes,
but that much better.
I appreciate you for real, Kalisha. Thank you.
King Matta, y'all. My name is Kalisha. This is The Playlist. Stay tuned for more greatness.
Yeah.